All right, let's see if we can get live right now. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. What do they call it? Hump day? It is definitely hump day. All right, so let me drop this down. I think everybody's good here. Let me make sure I'm live and in charge here. There we go. Awesome. So welcome back, day 3 of the 5-day free challenge. Now, I've showed up every day. I don't know about you, but I showed up every day, and I will continue to show up each and every day just for you and you only. I'm sorry, I'm just making my camera clean there. But, think about that. Think about, are you showing up daily? Can you show up daily? Or does distractions get in your way? Is the noise getting in your way? But we've got a packed day today. We won't go very long today, but it is, I think, the most important day if you are going to networking groups, if you're looking for more leads, if you're looking for more referrals, if you're looking to explode your business in 2024, then you need to pay attention and take good notes today. So here we are live. Let me tag a few folks so we can get everybody streaming up in here. But thank you again for joining me, and we are going to have some fun. So we're going to talk about our 30-second pitch. What in the world is a 30-second pitch? I heard the other day, tell a story. People will remember when you tell a story. If you're just like, hey, buy my product, here's what I do, here's what I offer, here's who I save money. People don't remember that crap. We get that over and over and over. What is a very smart way, a unique way, is just tell a story. Tell stories because people remember stories. Do you not remember my dear Aunt Sally? What is that? Think about it. Okay. Well, if you don't know what that is, you should go back to the elementary school, probably middle school. Was it multiply, add, addition, whatever? My dear Aunt Sally. My dear multiply, divide, add, subtract. Right? My dear Aunt Sally. Yeah. So anyway, that you remember from years ago, many years ago. And so there's other things, acronyms and things like that we use. So storytelling is a great way to offer your product or service to people. And so you tell a story of what might happen if they use your product. This is what happened to John, and it makes a story, okay? So anyway, let's go right into day 3, 5-day challenge, and let me pull up my notes here. And we are talking about effective communication skills. Write that down. Effective communication skills. Now, when it comes to effective communication skills, you need to, again, we're going to go back to telling a story. You need a compelling pitch. You need a way to gather someone's attention very quickly, not to sell them, but to spark their interest that, hey, that's a problem I have. I could use that. That could be the solution to my problem. And when you do that, when you make it very attractive, call it sexy appeal, when you get that attraction and you tell that story and you do it in a very quick, unique, but strong way, people will buy from you and they'll write down notes and they'll go, okay, wait a minute, that could solve my problem. So let's talk about your pitch. Let's talk about your 30-second pitch. If you haven't done your 30-second pitch, you need to, because it's very cool. What it does is basically if somebody asks you, hey, what do you do? And say, hey, you got a minute? I'll be happy to tell you. And your 30-second pitch tells what you do, who you help, and why. And it does it within 30 seconds. So we're going to break down each element of the elevator pitch, and we're going to talk about the brief introduction, the value proposition, and the call to action. Okay. And we're going to talk about how different pitches go to different people. Just depends on how you do it. So what I want to do is I'm going to share my pitch. And you see, I do this over and over several networking groups. This is just one of the products I have. But listen to my pitch. Listen to what I say. You always start with a question because you want them to think, that could be me. So mine goes like this. Have you ever had a website visitor go to your website, but it didn't convert to a client? Most people in the room would raise their hand, right? If you're a small business owner and you have a website. Have you ever had a website visitor go to your website, but they didn't convert to a client? Okay. The number one, not second, not third, but the number one converter of website visitors is here. So everybody's looking around the room going, who is that person? I am Jimmy Bohealer with Freight Train Marketing. live chat available now 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with a real person. I have 300 available live agents getting you leads right to your inbox. Websites don't have office hours, so why should leads stop coming in? Now, is that attractive? It's like, wow, okay. I have a website. He's got live agents, and they can bring me leads. I'm good with this. Then I says, I am the Freight Train Marketing Conductor, and I will teach you the most powerful tool, not the little tool, but the most powerful tool to expand your business. Let's connect. Let's see how we can help your business and get your business to the next level by integrating the latest live chat with a real person on your website today. Now, that is a short, sweet little story explaining the question, the problem at hand. Have you ever had this happen to you? So think about your business. Have you ever had this happen to you? And talk about to your client. Has your client ever paid too much for a phone bill? Has your client ever paid too much for TV? Has your client ever paid too much for insurance? Whatever it is that you do. And then you break it into a question. Have you ever experienced this? Okay. And then you tell them who you are. I'm the #1 converter of website visitors. I am a Jimmy Bohealer with Freight Train Marketing. Who are you? Then you're telling who you are, what you do, and who you are. Okay. Then I explain a little bit more about 300 available live agents getting you leads right to your inbox. Okay. And websites don't have office hours, so why should leads stop coming in? So I've promoted another factual, and websites don't shut off, so why should leads stop coming in? So think about your pitch and what you say. The best thing you can do is tell it into a story. Tell it into a story of exactly what it is. Identify a problem. Identify a problem. What is the problem that you solve? That's why we've talked about this all week about how you got to get in your client's head. What are they thinking when they see you? When they see your business, what are they thinking? You got to think like they think, not like you think, but like they think. Mine says that I'm converting website visitors. Do you have a website? Yes. Okay, great. Do you have website visitors? Yes. Are you converting them to clients? I don't know. Identify the problem. Identify the problem. Okay, let's take this freight train coaching. Okay. Have you ever had a coach and wanted to have tons of leads and tons of referrals and nothing happened? See how you identify the problem? You say, okay, have you ever went to a networking event and been scared to death? Have you ever been to a networking group and didn't know what to say? Identify the problem. Well, I am Jimmy Bohealer, and I'm the networking coach, and I will help you get over your fears and get over your anxiety and teach you how to get 10 to 15 leads into your inbox each and every day. And the way I do that is through a 12-week program. Now you can come to my 5-day free challenge, or you can come and join up and let's partner up and let's see how I can help you. But until then, you may be going down the same road. I got 2 things to go over real quick before we get out of here today. And then first thing I want to go over is 1% growth. 1% growth. And why do I say that? It's because I was talking to a guy just a few minutes ago, and we were talking about how so many business owners, even maybe yourself, maybe you're taking notes, maybe you're not, I don't know. But I'm giving you 5 days of free tons of information, right? Is it too much? But take 1%. Let's grow tomorrow and see if you can get your pitch a little bit better and grow 1% better. Let's go back in time and talk about, like, day 2, identifying those target networks. Take that the next day and grow 1 more %. And what will happen in a year, you'll grow 365%, and you won't quit. It won't be too hard because you only grew 1%. If you grow 1%, it's amazing how fast your business will grow. But if you're doing these leaps and down, you're not going anywhere. I promise you. Raise your hand if your business is sitting there going in a cycle. We call it the hamster wheel. Until you do what you don't want to do, until you change, then things change. I posted that. Hopefully you guys saw that. Until you change, things won't change. But when you change, things change. Just like in your business. If you don't have your 30-second pitch down, are you scared? Do you not know how? That's what I help you with. That's what we go. We walk together. We go, okay, this is my problem, and Jimmy's going to help me solve it. I have issues with networking. I've never been to a network group. Maybe you don't know who to go to. What will it do for your business? I've chatted with 7 people in the last 24 hours. 7. Do you think they're going to help my business? Yes. Am I going to help their business? Yes. What would it be like if you were chatting with 7 to 10 people a day? What if they were sending you leads and referrals each day in your inbox? What would your business do going into 2024 and beyond? It would blow it up. I'm here to tell you, this is the time. If you want to do something big, this is the time to grow and to do big things. But until you make a decision, decide that you want to do big things, it's not going to happen. You continue on the same roller coaster. Your sales are going to continue the same way. You'll maybe quit. Maybe you'll do something else. But until you decide that you can do bigger things, that's when things change. So 1% growth each and every day is what it takes to go to the next level. 1% growth. It's amazing. The second thing I want to talk about is why showing up consistently, showing up each and every day, but doing the wrong thing. Is that you? Do you show up every day? You go to every meeting, you go to every Zoom you're supposed to, you go to every training, and nothing changes. You're still in the same room with the same people doing the same thing, getting the same results. If that's you, run. Open the door and run out the door, because nothing will change until you change. So if you're waiting for something just to happen, it'll just happen. Good luck. Good luck. Things don't just happen. You have to work for them. You have to earn them. Success does not happen overnight. You have to work. You have to work very hard. And it is not easy. It is not easy. And you do things you never thought you would do. You talk to people you never thought you'd talk to. You get in groups that you never thought you would get into. And that's when things change. My suggestion, get a coach, get a plan, get goals, and run. Go as fast as you can go, because your time is not, I'm 44 right now, 44 years old, and life expectancy is like 76, 77, something like that, right? If nothing happens to me before then, right? So you're looking at maybe 30 years. 30 years, that's all I've got left, 30 years. How fast did the first 30 go, right? Think about that. If you want to do big things, you got to do them now, probably yesterday. So that's why I invite you to join my 12-week program and get on my calendar, get on my schedule, talk to me, and let's see what you want to do. Do you want to do big things in 2024? You want to keep seeing the same results? It's up to you. It's your choice. I'm not going to pull anybody's hand. I'm just going to say, hey, look, here it is. Here's what you can do. Until then, nothing's going to change. Until you make another move, nothing's going to change. Maybe it will. Maybe you'll find that dream job. Maybe you'll find that dream business. But I can tell you the secret sauce, if anybody tells you anything, the secret sauce to growing a small business and being an entrepreneur is networking, period. I have met more people in my last year and a half than I've ever dreamed of meeting. With being intentional with exactly what I'm doing, the plan, how I talk to people, what I say, the questions I ask. And that's what my next part of this today is, the listening. Exactly what you want, what you're wanting to hear, and saying, okay, wait a minute. We call it active listening, discussing that building meaningful connection. What do you do? What do you enjoy doing? Why are you helping the people you help? Those are the questions I ask people. What is your favorite industry? Give me clients that you work with so I understand what you do. Somebody says, well, I like realtors. What kind of realtors? There are all kinds of realtors out there. When you ask the right questions, you'll find out more than you ever dreamed of. If you have a plan of attack, you'll go where you didn't think you'll go. If you have goals set, you will reach those goals. A perfect example, I think I said this yesterday, but I don't really remember, but I will tell you this. We are redoing our bathrooms and everything, and I put on a calendar. This is what we didn't have it on a calendar, and I put it on a calendar. I said, here's what we're going to do by this date. This is what we're going to do by this date. This one, and you know what? We're 2 weeks ahead of schedule. 2 weeks ahead of schedule. I want to be in here taking Christmas pictures on my new floor with my new paint on the wall in this living room. And I said, this is what I got to do by this time, this time. We're 2 weeks early. We're getting ready to move into the living room probably end of this week to get the living room done. Let's go. So I challenge you as a business owner, if you want to do big things, you better get somebody to push you. You better get some goals. You better run off a calendar. And you need help. You cannot do it by yourself. You've got to have a coach. You got to have motivation. You got to have the mindset. You got to read the books. And until then, I want you to do big things in 2024. But until you make the decision that you can't do it alone, that you have to have help, it's it. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, you might as well not even come to this. But if you want value, if you want someone that's going to hold you accountable and keep you on task, and let's go do big things in 2024, I'm right here. JimmyBowHealer.com. You can go right there, schedule your call with me, and let's go do some big things together. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're talking about maximizing networking opportunities, how to set those realistic and achievable goals for a networking event, for a networking group. When you go in there, you know exactly what you're going to do, who you're going to talk to, and how you're going to do it. I'm telling you, this stuff works. You'll get more leads, you'll get more referrals, you'll get people, and you will grow your business. Until then, until you make that decision, until you decide, that's when everything changes. So go out there, go win today. I know you can do it. Day 3 of the challenge, got day 4 and day 5 coming up. I'm excited. This is good times. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. But make a decision. Make a decision to go and get off the same horse that you've been riding, and let's get in a Ferrari and let's roll. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Jimmy B, your networking coach. Have a great day.